Okay, and what is your name and what branch of the service did you serve in?
My name is Richard John Linzing. I was in the Army. I got drafted in 1959. Luckily, it was a peaceful time between Korea and Vietnam. At least I thought it was peaceful. I went to into Army Administration School after basic training, and I was shipped right after that to Germany, which is about the best that I could think of. When I got to Germany, I was very lucky because there were only 4 of us from our whole training regiment that went to Germany. And I unfortunately, which was a good story, I took the tests that they had there for instructions or whatever, and took my time. Now the other 2 guys that were with me, 3 guys that were with me, they ended up in personnel and finance. I would have ended up in the motor pool because I was last. I took all the time I needed. And they just guessed at questions, I guess. But they got the good duties. And in the motor pool for about a week, and I suddenly got pulled out of there and ended up in medical supply, where I spent the next 2.5 years in relative luxury. No field work, nothing like that. And it was very, very good 40-hour week. Can't complain about that. And outside of being in the Army, it was pretty good. I caught Berlin Wall. I was supposed to come home, and they built a wall in Berlin, and that sort of killed my going home and getting my discharge. So I ended up with another full year altogether after that. So I spent 3 years in active reserve time. I got pulled up again. And then when I got home, I was there going to Cuba. I just missed that. My duties were medical supply. I was started out as a clerk in the office there, and was editing and checking out TOEs, the table of organization equipment, so that the requisitions were some pharmacy coming, some little field unit would be coming up with a bunch of beds or something like that, where they had no room for. So I had to check their TOEs, table of organization equipment. And then from there, I got to doing the daily reports and things like that for medical supply, and posting on things. And then I got into the vault. They gave me that responsibility, I guess you could call it, for the vault. Had all the narcotics, all the booze, which was a medical item at that time. And they dumped that off the medical list real soon. But the gold, platinum, stuff like that for the pharmacy and for the dental clinics. A pretty good job, I thought. But the 3 years went fast, and when I got home, I was full of fond memories, and I think everybody would not do it over again, but they would sure take $1 million for it either.
Well, great job. Thanks for your service and your time, and you were pretty fortunate.
I was very fortunate. I fell in between, even though with my extensions and all that, I still was lucky I didn't end up in Vietnam.
Right.
Because that could have happened very easily.
Right.
I was offered a job as a helicopter trainee, pilot trainee. Now I had 10-200 eyes at the time, and I figured they needed some pilots pretty bad when they would do that, and I probably would have been in Vietnam, been one of the first ones shot down, I imagine.
All
so
right.
I passed that up.
Well, very good. Thanks a lot.
You're very